Hey team, I apologize in advance. The lighting in here is kind of bad because it's a dreary day outside and I don't know. Anyway, that's neither here nor there because that's not why we're here. So this morning we were supposed to have our team call and only Angie showed up. So Angie, thank you so much. Here's what I'm going to do because 6 a.m. isn't ideal for me anyway. And if nobody's going to show up to it, I'm going to change it to a time that works for me and hopefully y'all will figure out a way to make it work for you. Because my husband and I are trying to work out together in the mornings now, and that's like right in the middle of when we would be working out. So it's okay, but let's make a commitment because the most successful coaches are those that show up on team calls. Like I was just on a training the other night and they're like, if you look at all the top 10 coaches, or even like anyone who's making a good income in this business, they were on the team calls. So let's make those a priority from here on out, okay? Because we have goals as a team and we need to be in it together. So because no one was really on and I told Angie, just go ahead, do a power hour or do a workout or whatever, I will record what I was gonna do on the team call and then we'll all have the same information. So this Sunday, just so you know, that's 2 days from now, we have a coach sneak peek. And what I'll go over what a coach sneak peek is and everything, but that means today, right now, when you get done watching this recording, the first thing you need to do is start thinking about who are the people you're going to invite to this coach sneak peek. And I'll give you a hint. First of all, if you're posting on Instagram and on Facebook and you're doing stories and all of that, you can, on your stories, you can just like swipe up with your finger when you watch your own story, and then you swipe up with your finger and then you can see everyone who's viewing your stories. And I would start by inviting anyone that you either have or have not talked to on there. Like, hey, I saw that you've been watching my stories. Thank you so much. And I'll show you the invites that I send. So that's your first thing, is you're going to be inviting people to this coach sneak peek. But I will show you how. I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, you're going to see this mess of tabs I have up here. All right, I'm going to make this present mode because sorry, I swear I can do this. So I want you to see all this. Okay, so what is a coach sneak peek? Again, coming up this Sunday, and we're going to do it every other Sunday, so we continuously have people coming in who are interested. So what it is, I might move this since I don't know what you can all see. We are showcasing in a sneak peek what we do as coaches. So we'll talk about the vital behaviors, the 4 vital behaviors that we have, how we earn an income, our vision for the future, like individually, but also as a team. And then what it's like to be on our team. So basically it's like, think of signing into a group and all you want to do, or signing into something just to get information. Like you're just getting information. These people are going to have a place to go to just get this information from us so they can decide if they can see themselves doing it. So then, oopsies. Why is it not going? I tried to click over. Okay, so here's an example of an invite of what I'm doing. So before I do that, before I tell you this, what I want you to know is if you're not posting in your stories, you're not posting in your on your accounts a little bit about what you're doing either as a coach or your at very least your healthy lifestyle, then these invites wouldn't work because people wouldn't even be able to go to your profile and see that you're a coach or whatever. So if you feel like, oh shoot, I haven't really been posting or haven't posted about aspects of coaching or fitness stuff or whatever, I think some of you watch my stories, so you can kind of see how I piece together my personal life and what I do as a coach and my workouts, and like I try to get people to see all aspects of me in my life, but that has to include the fact that I'm a coach, and it has to include the fact that I love and utilize these workouts. So please make sure you're doing that. So if you're not doing that already, then your homework for today is to be posting in your stories and like actual posts on Facebook or Instagram about what you're doing. And it doesn't need to be like long and drawn out and like over explaining. Like it's just little tidbits, right? Like we call it breadcrumbing, where it's just like we're giving people little pieces of what we do. And it makes people curious. They're wondering what we're doing and what it's all about. So anyway, once you have been, at least for a couple days, posting here and there, and if you need posting ideas, will you please comment below and say, I need posting ideas. I have a Google sheet or form, I think, that I have where there are some just like posting ideas. So anyway, Hey Rachel, how are you and how's life? Crazy but beautiful, I'm sure. And I say this because the people that I talk to are always like, life is so crazy right now. It's so busy. So right up front, I'm telling them that like I'm sure that's how life is, because for most of us, I think we could say that. And I also put together that I'm living each day so busy, but I'm also so grateful because it's true for one. And two, I know a lot of people might say they're busy, assuming that I'm not. Oh, heck no, I'm busy, okay? So anyway, I don't know if you've seen in my stories and posts, but right now I'm specifically looking to mentor new coaches who want to work out and eat well and grow personally while helping others do the same. You guys, that's literally what we do. We work out, we eat well, and we grow personally, and then we help other people do the same thing. That is what coaching is in a nutshell, right? So I've already given them this sort of like pseudo definition of what it is I do as a coach. I want them to know up front, these are the things that I do and that we expect. So then I go on to see, maybe you've seen me post about what coaching has done for me and my family, but I just thought I'd check with you. Are you open to info at all? No worries if not, just thought I'd ask because you seem like someone who shares a similar vibe to me. You can word that however you want. Just let me know either way so I don't keep bothering you. Blessings. Because I notice that when I don't say something like that, and this could just be my people, but people assume that like I don't realize that I'm kind of like, I'm in their DMs and I'm aware that I'm taking their time, right? When I'm in their DMs. I just want them to know I recognize that if you're not interested, I could be bothering you. So let me know either way so I'm not bothering you if you're not interested. And I get so many more responses. You guys, I even rejoice when someone says, no, thank you, I'm not interested. Do you want to know why? Because I did my part. I went out, I invited, I planted a seed. And even if they said no, I'm like, that's okay, because at least I asked. If I didn't ask, I'd never know the answer. And then it also helps me to pour my energy into the right people so I can be inviting new people and not coming back and re-inviting them until maybe 2 months down the road, because life changes so fast and people are interested sometimes later on, right? How many of us like put it off and weren't interested right away or said, no, thanks, now's not the right time, and then came back later? Yeah, that's a lot of us. So anyway, that's one example of inviting. If y'all want, you can take pictures of this and then do a similar one, but please make it your own words. Never, ever, ever copy word for word any invites that a coach gives you, because this is my voice. This is how I would talk to people. And by the way, sometimes in the beginning of this, I make it more personal. Like I might see, how are you and how's life? If I see that they have foster kids like I do, be like, how are your sweet foster kiddos? Are they adjusting okay? Like I might ask a more personal question. So I do personalize this because I do care about people and I notice them. Okay. I have another example invite. Hey, so-and-so, always say their name if you know their name. I hope you're having an awesome week. Any fun plans for the weekend? My kids are going to go to a pumpkin patch if the weather cooperates, which we were going to, but it doesn't look like the weather's going to cooperate. So anyway, I wouldn't say that in the invite. I don't need to be too detailed, right? I hope it's not too random, but you may have seen in my stories, I'm looking to connect with women who are interested in earning an income from home through fitness and nutrition coaching. Are you open to info about that at all? My team and I are doing a private group just sharing about coaching. You could be a fly on the wall to learn more. I just had to ask since we have similar interests and passions. No worries if not. I still love connecting with you. Just let me know either way so I don't keep bugging you about this. Talk soon. XO. Right? So just notice how invites, they don't have to be yucky, because I'm completely giving them an out at the end. Because when people talk to me and they invite me to things, I like when they recognize that I'm probably not going to be over the moon excited about their opportunity right away. You know, like if someone were to message me about, like, I've had girls message me, literally message me, girl, I have this sale on this mascara. You need it in your life. Would you like some? And I'm like, first of all, like that just, it doesn't, I know that you didn't really care to get to know me. And because I understand the hustle of like owning your own business and stuff, like I get what that girl is doing and I'm not mad at her for it. But I don't care that much about makeup. I'm not going to spend $30 on mascara that will probably not last me very long anyway. So if she were to ask me questions like I do here in this, then it's a different story, right? I'm asking questions and I'm giving her a way out. She wasn't like, no worries if not, but let me know. Like she could have even said, no worries if you're not into mascara, but let me know if you need anything makeup wise, because to me, I do need things makeup wise, but I don't need mascara. So she didn't even give me an opportunity to tell her what I needed. Does that make sense? So when you're inviting, just be you. Be you. When you write your like invite script, read it out loud to see if anything sounds super weird compared to how you would talk to someone in real life. Does that make sense? Okay. And finally, so here's more about our Coach Sneak Peek. It's going to be every other Sunday, which I said. You can search, I think you're all a part of it, but if not, search Teams That Free Coach Sneak Peek on Facebook and click join and I'll approve it. For prospects who don't have Facebook, because I run into this every once in a while, they don't have Facebook, we can just email them the content. So I have like a webinar I've recorded that you could send, just say, hey, this is my mentor, this is the webinar she did, but like we were all on it because a lot of you were. You could just email that and it's kind of gives all the same thing. So I have a few questions. So this is something else you need to comment below. Who wants to go live and share why they began coaching and what their dreams are for the future with coaching? It's so important, y'all, that we remain connected to why we signed up. I signed up because I had a dream for my family that they would get more of me. And I like cry about every time. Like, your why needs to be that strong. They get me. And I get to help take care of my family. And I was not able to do that for 7 years as a single mom. I wasn't able to do that for my first 3.5 years of being married. And I finally got to have this dream come true, to just be the mom that I always wished I could be, but I didn't have time for, sorry. And I had a dream that we wouldn't be like scrounging for money and not able to go on vacations and not be able to give more to other people and like host family dinners, not be super stressed out that it puts us back a couple of weeks, like these little simple things are life changing. And so it didn't start that way for me. You guys, my first year in coaching, I hardly made any money. Like, it was so hard, but I saw where I was going. I saw like Courtney and Crystal and Christy, our upline coaches. I saw what they did and I knew if they could, I could. And so I paint that vision all the time for myself, and I probably need to do a better job of it on social media, but you need to paint your vision, your why, what are your dreams? You need to write them down. You need to have this. So when you go live, I want you to share why you began coaching and where is it going to take you and your family. You don't even need a dream super huge. Like, it doesn't need to be like, we're going to have a mansion and go to Hawaii every 2 months. Like, you can do that, sure, but start small. Like, for me, my starting small was my family needs me and I need to be there for them. And I'm going to find a way to make that work so I can quit teaching and come home and be present and not exhausted all the time. Okay. Whew. Sorry. I will post, so this is me, I will post a welcome video and a few pieces of information like how we make an income, what our team mission is, things like that. So I'll post that. And so on Sunday morning, I'll do a couple of those posts. Like just a little bit, again, breadcrumbing. But then in the evening, and please, this is another comment below, but comment below, because we were supposed to be having a live discussion about this. If this doesn't seem like a good time for you to be able to go live, but I want to go back to back with like you, like why you signed up as a coach and what your dream is for the future. Like, I'll have like, maybe Megan will go and she'll talk about hers, and then I'll go live and I'll talk about like a logistical coaching thing, like what we actually do each day. And then Angie can go live, and then I'll go live again, and then Lindsay, whoever wants to share, I will format it so you don't need to worry about the schedule. I'll just tell you what time you're going live. We'll limit each live to about 3 minutes so people aren't like, oh my gosh, it's too much, right? And we'll start at 8 p.m. Central Time unless you think there's a better time. I could do 9 p.m. Not sure if I could do 7 because I pick up my son on Sunday nights. So 8 or 9 Central Time would work for me. So let me know what works for you and if you're willing to go live, okay? All right, so that's it. Coach Sneak Peek this Sunday. So number 1, post about coaching, anything. Maybe you want to share your dream as a coach. Like, why are you coaching? Why did you sign up? Or maybe you want to share something beautiful that's happened in your life since you started coaching. Maybe you want to share something beautiful that's happened in your life since you started these programs. Whatever it is, share it in a post and talk in your stories and just be you. You don't have to be crazy. You don't have to be weird about it. Just be you and share from your heart like you would to your best friend or your spouse or whoever. And then after you've done that, then go and everyone who's watching your stories, invite them to the Coach Sneak Peek. It's super informal. We're a bunch of fun gals who aren't like And here it is, our wonderful coach sneak peek, and you better take notes. Like, we're not those people, so, I mean, I'm not. So we're gonna be like having fun, and I will also do some giveaways of Energize because I have a lot of packets of it, so I will do some Fruit Punch Energize giveaways if you wanna mention that. That's it. So, all right, love you all. Thank you so much for viewing this. I will watch for your comments, and I'll watch for your comments, and then we'll go forward. So Sunday night, be available. Let me know, 8 or 9 p.m. Central Time. All right. Love ya. Bye.